Dueling Dialogues is brought to you by our affiliates at hostpapa.com. Click the banner on the rightleftchronicles.com for premium unlimited web hosting with the highest rated reviews at the lowest prices. Coming to you from that once-forgotten artery that pulses through the center of the continental United States and into the heart of the Ozarks, Grace Matthews. Looking in from the northern border, our Canadian friend, along with his countrymen feeling the effects of U.S. political issues, Connor Murphy.
Welcome to Dueling Dialogues, episode 136. I'm Connor Murphy, here with Grace Matthews and special guest The Hammer, all the way from Springfield, Missouri. Hi, guys. How you doing?
We're great.
Hey, man, what's happening? Long time.
It has been a long time. Geez, I think it was still the holidays, like Christmas holidays last time we've spoken.
Yes.
I think so. And here we are getting ready for Turkey Day again.
I know. Well, we had our turkey.
And I have to tell on the Hammer, he likes to eat. So he planned this perfectly. Last week he said, hey, do you mind driving me to a medical test on Monday? Okay. I said, no, I don't mind. So he did the whole colonoscopy thing.
Ah.
Where you have to starve yourself for a day, right, clean your body out, and get the test. So he is ready for turkey.
I have more room now.
Yeah, exactly. Good planning there. When is your Thanksgiving, actually?
Thursday.
Oh.
And we've got a bunch of people coming. We got a motley crew, all kinds of people. We've even got a guest from the UK coming.
Oh, wow. Cool.
Yeah, So it's fun, and we are cooking 40 pounds of meat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sure that's enough?
No, I mean, I'm not
that's
kidding.
For me.
We have a crew that they put away. They don't get to eat a lot. They're kind of underprivileged. And man, when you get that food out, it is amazing what those guys can eat. So it's fun. We're very excited, and we're already cooking.
Right on. So let's talk turkeys.
Oh, we'll talk turkeys for sure. We've got plenty of turkeys, and there's plenty more. So don't worry, we'll still have the naughty list at Christmas.
Okay, sounds good.
So we're going to start out with, as Tucker calls him, the creepy porn lawyer, Avenatti.
Yes.
Yeah, what a mess. He's in so much trouble.
Yeah, but he brought it on himself, so, yeah.
I mean, what cocky dude.
Yeah, how about the guy that wants to promote women, but really he just wants to use them as a punching bag?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't get it. I can't see how he made all these big statements. He was going to do this, going to do that, was going to protect their rights, going to do this. And all of a sudden we find out that he's throwing left hooks to women about the face. Well,
and she filed a restraining order against him today. She's an actress. Oh. Never heard of her, but nevertheless, she's an actress.
Well, porn. That's why.
I don't watch a lot of porn. Oh, geez. Maybe I should educate myself there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's definitely a turkey.
Definitely. Agree there.
Yeah, so the second on our list is Michelle Obama, who's throwing everybody under the bus for the sake of a book.
Oh.
Tickets to see her talk about her book, $4,000. Remember, we had a heart attack when Hillary was charging the people in Ontario $1,700.
Wow.
But Michelle Obama more than doubled Hillary.
Unbelievable. Wow.
Yeah, see, they're crusading for the rest of us.
Yeah, also, they came out of the White House broke, supposedly, just like the Clintons. I saw that their net worth now is $116 million.
That's in less than 2 years.
Wow. I don't know what to say about that.
I think they had some hidden under their mattress. What do you think?
They have to believe in the true spirit of America.
And capitalism?
Yes. But,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But they will never say that.
Oh, no,
But
no.
they're marketing it to the top of the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, next on our list is Eric Holder. Remember, he said, don't pay attention to Michelle Obama, who said, when they go low, we go higher.
Right.
He said, them when they're down. And he's thinking of running for president in 2022.
Yeah, good luck with that.
It's our attorney. He was Obama's attorney general, and he was censured by Congress. I believe he's the first attorney general that was censored and impeached, right?
Right. The only thing I can say is loser.
Yeah.
When I just think of loser. He's so far gone that I don't know what his
He's very cocky.
Yes.
Very cocky. Hammer, Cory Booker. Remember when Cory Booker was having the Spartacus moment during the Kavanaugh hearings? He was releasing information that was on the internet, and he said he was going to have a Spartacus moment.
Wish he would have had a Spartacus moment and fell on the sword.
All right.
Billy makes it on our turkey list, but who could be a bigger turkey than Elon Musk this year?
Well, you know what? I'm a Joe Rogan fan, and I watched that particular podcast, and I don't even think he inhaled. So I don't know what to say about that.
I don't know. You just really don't get out of doob and start smoking when you're with your board members.
I guess so. But
it's just as rude.
Is that kind of like Bill Clinton?
He didn't
I never inhale.
Yeah. Yeah.
No way.
Well,
and
it seems like he said that it doesn't affect him. Well, I watched him smoke, and I don't think he inhaled, so he's just doing it wrong.
Yeah.
No wonder it doesn't help him. But remember, it wasn't that long ago that he released the fact that he's bipolar. And I said, his life is going to go downhill.
Yeah.
Don't ask for millions of dollars, maybe even billions, to run these companies he's running and say, I'm bipolar.
Yeah. So the smoking weed didn't do him any favors there, for sure.
I think it was what they used as the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't really think anybody gave a damn about the doob.
Yeah, I think you're right.
That he's already said that he was bipolar.
Yeah, and then, he misestimated by, gosh, I can't remember how many cars he was going to have per month.
Oh, yeah, it was outrageous.
The amount
they put out like 5 cars.
They put out like 3 or 5 cars, and it was going to be 2,000 to 3,000.
Yeah.
Boy,
he kind of has. He's kind of delusional.
Yeah. Well,
so maybe what else is in there? Maybe there's something in there besides Mary Jane.
Could be. Never know.
No, we don't know, but we're wondering. What about Facebook?
Yeah.
Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg, they're playing both sides of the coin. They're working for the Russians. They're working for the Democrats. The Democrats say they're working for the Republicans. Fact is, Mark Zuckerberg said, we're just trying to be there for everybody, make a nice family place, a wholesome environment, and they're screwing everybody for a quarter. And guess what? Their stock's down by about 25%.
Well, there you go, a quarter.
Trust them. There's the quarter.
Yeah, there's the quarter.
The board of directors actually wants Zuckerberg to resign.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. There's an article in the Washington Post today about it. So, that goes to show you can't play all sides. Zuckerberg, kind of like Trudeau. He's got that little baby face, but after a while, that little baby face does nothing for anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Google. Well, they're getting exposed for just about everything.
Yeah, censorship, definitely.
Just what we don't like.
Yeah.
How are you so crass that you don't send anyone to a congressional hearing?
Yeah, that is pretty above and beyond. That's just snubbing the world right there.
Absolutely. So I think that makes them a turkey.
I think you are correct.
What about Movie Pass? Remember that deal? The first of the year, pay $50 a month, and you can go to as many movies as you want to see. By February, it was bankrupt.
Wow. Yeah, I had no idea about that. I'm not
Now
sure if that's a U.S. thing.
Yeah, and they've made a comeback, but now you have to pay $20 and you get to go see 3 movies
Oh, so
or something like that. But
what do you do?
the original, and I don't know if the people got their money back that had originally paid. So they're definitely a turkey. Kamala Harris,
Yeah.
she compared ICE to the KKK.
Yeah, she's a piece of work, that one.
Yeah, we did an episode about her.
The only thing is about her is how did she? I did not. I listened to that and listened to that 3 or 4 times, and I never did get how she compared ICE to the KKK.
Well, it's all in the perception. Remember that?
I know, perception.
She goes, I'm talking perception.
Perception. Whose perception? Hers?
Well, it gets her airtime. See, that's what it got her, and she wants to run in 2020. And remember, you need 2 things to run for president: money and name recognition.
Right.
Yeah.
And the more times they get on that camera, the more people can put a face with a name.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And they will do desperate, crazy, nutty things to get that.
she did.
Yeah. What about my favorite little girl, Tommy Lahren? How Fox hired her, I don't know. I mean, it's like having a 12-year-old on the air telling old people what to do. Nevertheless, she did a stupid thing. She, on Halloween, did Kathy Griffin. She had a replica of a clown head, all bloody, and she dressed up as Kathy Griffin. Now, this is on the heels, the only time I'll ever agree with Kathy Griffin, of telling Kathy Griffin she shouldn't have done it because it was inciting violence.
Exactly. Wow. She's a piece of work.
Oh, she is a piece of work, you know.
She must have got into some of that California weed or something, that night. Maybe some good sensibilia or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, then she got in a fight with Candace Owens.
I think it was all the same day. I tell you, she had a bad week.
Yeah. I mean, they were throwing cat fight blows at each other on Twitter.
Was it the end of the month? There you say. That tells it all right there.
But Candace also said she incited Kanye West. She suggested that he helped her design the t-shirts for the Brexit. And Kanye said, no, I didn't. I don't appreciate you using my name and saying I designed something I didn't. So that was a bad week for her.
Yeah.
And now to top it all off, a group in Minnesota says they used Brexit before Candace Owens and they're going to sue her for it.
Oh, lovely. The world just gets crazier.
It does. Now, we're very fond of you, Connor, but I don't know if we'd send our children for you to raise.
They'd have good health care.
Apparently, yeah. Okay. There's a mom that is so distraught about Trump being elected president, she wants to send her baby to Canada for some Canadians to raise.
Wow.
Apparently, she likes Trudeau a lot better than Trump.
Unbelievable. Unreal.
She's not even on the first name basis with Donald Trump. How does what he does affect her? It just throws me for a loop that a woman thinks that when someone is trying to improve the middle class, which I'm assuming she is, that sending someone to Canada is going to help their child turn out better. No offense, Connor. But
none taken.
I don't understand the theory behind that they're going to learn the morals, the ways to get through this cold, hard world down here in the States.
Yeah.
And these people down here will stab you in the back. They'll do anything. If you don't get in there and learn how to handle these ruffians, you're in deep trouble.
Well, don't say that Canadians are softer, because I got in trouble for that.
Yeah. You almost got grounded.
I did. I did. I upset some people. Now, how about Mazie Hirono, the senator from Hawaii that believes if a woman complains about sexual assault, that we should just believe her.
Just believe her, just
That's
like
what
that.
she said to her. Yeah, we're supposed to destroy that man just because someone said he touched their boobies on the outside of their shirt 35 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's almost like the woke thing, right? Even if it's not true.
It is the woke thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. The perceived truth it's treated like the truth.
Exactly.
And that's very scary. And sometimes the truth can just kill your business.
You bet.
What about Nike?
Yeah.
Making Kaepernick a spokesperson. You've got universities and colleges that have dropped their line, dropped their association. I know that the Hammer took me to the shoe carnival twice. They're begging people to buy Nikes. Nobody's in the aisle. They hurt their business.
Yeah, it was also the weirdest protest I've ever seen, where people would go out, buy brand new Nikes and burn them.
Oh yeah, that was a little weird. Yeah.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
I'm not kidding you. And, Grace was being kind of funny, but this is the truth. Shoe Carnival is packed because they have all these sales. Buy one, get one half off or one free. Or they have all sorts of stuff. They have every kind of shoe in the world there. They have stacks and stacks, and they have them on aisles by brand.
Right.
Nike, of course, has 2 rows.
Yeah.
Because they have so many different kinds of shoes.
Right.
We're in there and it is packed, and there was not one person on either one of the Nike rows. They even had an in-store special to where they had an extra 10% off the Nikes. They had a small section of them in the middle of the aisles to where you could get down through there, and not one person in the store went there when they did the special extra money off.
Now they got a guy in a microphone.
Yeah, it says, come
buy Nikes, and nobody will buy the Nikes.
It's like a carny.
Wow.
Like at the carnivals where hey, come over here, buddy. Hey, right over here. Hey.
In the wheel. They've got a wheel.
Yeah, and
they don't have some carnival
wheel with extra money. Hey, socks or something. I mean, it's.
Yeah, they did do it socks.
Yeah,
we'll throw in some
great.
socks if you buy Nikes. Big mistake for Nike, but you know what? Last I heard, they stand behind that mistake.
Yeah, I know. I heard the same thing. So I don't know.
And every quarterback that has gotten hurt in the NFL,
and there's been a lot of them,
and they said they're going to have people come and try, or put them through a tryout to sign them. Every one of the owners said, we are not calling Colin Kaepernick under no circumstances.
I even heard him say that last night.
Because it's a circus now.
Yeah.
Even if he was good enough, which he is better than some of the guys that are going to there, to have that circus that would be, he just killed himself by ever getting a chance by putting on this media circus and doing this how he's going to save the world.
Yeah, I think he was done playing, tell you the truth.
Yeah, he was done all right.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we can't have a turkey list without Jim Acosta.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
What rude jerk. And it is just amazing that a judge sided with him.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to get suspended possibly again?
Yeah, because you really got to get up awfully early in the morning to defeat Trump. So one of the complaints the judge had was you don't have written rules.
Ah, okay.
So if you have written rules, then you can punish someone for violating them. So guess what? They now have written rules.
There you go. Boom,
You know,
there's rules.
in the old days, he would have gotten the old Jimmy Hoffa treatment.
Yeah, exactly.
He would have just left work that day and never was seen again. They really don't know what happened, you know?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I think the bigger turkey is Fox News for joining in on that lawsuit. I mean, I understand what you said, Connor, about they're afraid of when, there's not a Republican as president
Right.
and how they might treat it. But I still think he was reared and, Fox used to stand on their own 2 feet.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think that goes to since Roger
Roger
Ailes isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
Roger would have never let that happen.
Oh, he would have
in the
never
old
joined
days.
that
He had
suit.
said,
No.
tough.
You're exactly right about that. But Don Lemon, he is a very confused man.
How many hours
Very
of show
angry
is this?
man. Yeah, not to do a whole show on Don Lemon. The bigger problem, according to Don Lemon, is terrorists are not the biggest problem. It's white men.
Yep, we're horrible.
Well, we are, but not in the way he says. That's what gets me. And how, this is what really gets me. He's a black gay man. He gets away by saying all these terrible things, these racist things because of that. And it's not fair. If it was a middle-aged, white, overweight, bald-headed guy said some of the things in conjunction, meaning the same things that Don Lemon means when he says them, do you know what they would do? They would throw them off there. You'd see, like in the old days in vaudeville, the old hook come out and grab them by the neck and pull them off the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Job. I mean, anybody else would not have a job at CNN or any other network.
Well, he's got those 3 listeners.
Yeah. They have no ratings. They get more ratings out of Fox and other channels showing clips of their outrageous behavior than they get off the regular viewers of their own show.
Yeah,
And that's
not surprising.
That's the truth. So Don Lemon, definitely a turkey. But I tell you what, the biggest turkey that has paid the biggest price has to be Elizabeth Warren and her DNA Pocahontas.
Oh.
Back to last week.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad when Donald Trump said, I have more Indian in me.
Yeah.
Most everybody in the United States does.
it's just...
She had less than a trace amount.
Yeah, I know. That sure backfired on her big time.
What a moron. Okay, you get the test back. It didn't turn out like you thought. You know what? You don't say anything about it.
Yeah, you shut up.
And she gets the guy that did the test on TV.
How did she talk
and he
him
said,
into that?
Oh, I've got such good news for you. You're 0.0000, you're 1/1,000,000th of a percentile. Yeah. Oh, goodness, praise. Yes, I told him the whole time. Then she goes into a war. I don't get it.
I know, and she put out a recipe book of American
Yeah.
recipes. I mean, oh,
She's
bless
going to do
her
a
heart.
guest on the Little House on the Prairie next,
What about Andrew Cuomo? America was never really that great.
Yeah.
Campaign speech.
And that's one of those statements that will follow you forever and ever and ever.
And it probably would have cost him had he had a serious opponent. Cynthia Nixon from Sex and the City wasn't really that, that wasn't a serious opponent. Or that line could have sunk him.
Yeah, definitely.
Because people did not like it.
If he ever did want to run for president, you know how many times that would be shown?
Oh, it will, because he will run at some point.
Yeah, they'll just run it on repeat.
Yeah. Cha-ching, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Eric Greitens, the former, very short-lived governor of Missouri.
Missouri's finest, might I add.
Yeah, our finest moment. Okay. So he has an affair with a woman, takes some pictures, and later she decides that, or her husband decides, that she really didn't want those pictures taken.
I think he was just pissed because she wouldn't let her husband take those pictures. Eric, but not her husband.
Not her husband. That tends to make a guy mad.
It had to be that, because why else would he have gotten so mad?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's also supposedly a Soros connection in there. We've never quite figured out what it is, but that no one's denied it either. So expect him to make it back out into the public eye at some point, because he's often been referred to as the Golden Boy.
Huh.
So he tends to come out unscathed.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. We'll be watching for him. But what about Roseanne Barr?
Yeah, she had an Ambien moment there.
Ambien, alcohol, middle of Twitter moment. It's just crazy how much they promoted the return of her show.
And then just pulled the plug.
Last year, every subway was like the living room in Roseanne Barr's show. Okay? You were sitting on her sofa on the subway.
Right.
With the little crocheted Afghan and all. They put a lot of money into that. That show had the highest ratings, I believe, of any show ever. She says this stupid Ambien moment, and ABC fires her. And they come back with this Connor show, and nobody likes it.
Yeah, I think the network is the bigger of the two turkeys there.
Yeah.
Well, and whether you like Roseanne or not, and whether you agree with what she said or not, the way they killed her off in the show, I don't know if you heard that or not.
No.
A drug overdose.
Yeah,
You got an opiate overdose. Now you got to be kidding me. There's a different way. If you want to.
Really, why did they have to say how
Why
she
did
died?
they even say?
Sometimes they don't. It's just like
she's
in a comedy,
gone. Yeah, the
she's gone.
funeral was blah blah. That was sickening the way they did that.
That was worse than Charlie getting hit by the train.
Yeah.
2.5.
I can't see that show continuing.
No, it won't. It won't. But she will have another show. I still think she'll have a show on Fox before it's over with.
Yeah, you know what? I think she should go networkless and just do a podcast.
Oh, absolutely. People would watch it. They love her.
And she'll wait till it gets canceled, and then her and John Goodman will have their own show. And
the Hammer went to college with John Goodman.
I went to college with John, knowing him personally. Yes.
Sure. That's just a little sideline there. Okay, what about liar, liar, pants on fire, Andy McCabe?
Yeah.
He lied about everything.
Pretty much. Yeah, he's one of the biggest turkeys.
He threw everything he ever had, under the bus. Okay, he lost his job at the DOJ office. He then started the, what do you call it? One of the fundraising pages.
I can't remember.
Yeah, he wanted to raise money for his legal fees.
Right.
And I think that fell pretty flat because Democrats, Republicans alike, they just think, you know what, he's a liar.
You know, when you lie that much and you can't keep them straight, and then you really get in trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then you lie, and it just like compounds, and they'll say, "Well, didn't you say that?" "Oh, yeah, I guess I did, didn't I?" Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the biggest turkeys on the list, I think.
Then there's always Jeff Flake.
The
Jeff
Flake.
Snowflake Flake.
Yeah.
And he thinks he's going to run in 2020. He is I guess, the Republicans, as far as the anti-Trump Republicans go, he's got to be the winner. He compares Trump to a communist, among other things. He's going to run against Trump in 2020.
Yeah, good luck with that.
He's going to win his own district.
He's the Billy Carter.
Yeah.
You know, a guy can't even win his own state, and he's going to run
For president?
for
Yeah.
president. You got to be. Where do you come up with those numbers? Like, how do you figure out they're wanting you if you can't even win your own state?
Exactly.
Doesn't make any sense.
What a loser.
No, it sounds like he's going by a promise from somebody else.
Exactly. But there's always your favorite, Steve Bannon.
Yes, the turkey
And-
himself.
Yeah, the turkey himself, he is the nationalist of nationals. I mean, he basically defined nationalism for Trump and then threw Trump under the bus.
Yeah, and I'm waiting for his return. I just have this feeling he'll be back.
I've heard he has returned in Europe.
Yeah, actually, I've seen that too. A lot of speaking engagements over in Europe.
Yep, but you know what? 2020's coming. He will be back.
Yeah, he's been good to us, actually.
Absolutely. He's been great to us. But will he have the Mercer money behind him?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. He has a way of pulling things off. Sloppy ass dude. I don't know how he pulls these things off.
He's
but
one of
he
those
does.
guys that's great behind the scenes.
Yeah, you need to keep him behind the scenes.
You need to keep him behind the curtain.
Yeah, he's got the face for radio.
Yeah, like the Wizard of Oz, that guy behind the curtain, don't pay any attention to him.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like Steve Bannon.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we got turkeys here in Canada. They're
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're frozen this time of year, mind you, but no, there's one turkey, and his name is Justin Trudeau, and I've got a million reasons why he's a turkey. I mean, that's a whole hour show on its own.
At least. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the latest thing is, the supposed legalization of marijuana, where it went from 8 laws on the books to 42. So it's not legalization, it's kind of like legislation. And I really don't know what he was thinking, because I think there's a bigger black market now than there was before. Before, people went to their dealer, which they trusted. Now, to get legal weed, you can't go there. It's like the government saying you can't shop at any grocery store but Whole Foods. From now on, we're going to allow Whole Foods to sell all your groceries only.
So did all of them close up?
Well, some of them have been in operation for years, are being shut down under the new legislation and bigger charges. And yeah, so, it's not legalization, it's legislation. And
It sounds like a drama teacher.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happens when you have a drama teacher running your country. So
That's exactly right.
yeah. And I think there's one turkey that we got to mention, and that's Mohammed bin Salman.
Oh, yeah, and he's going to get away with murder, literally.
Well, he did, basically.
He did.
That's the Saudi crown prince.
Trump is going to choose the business deal over justice. And, I'm really on the fence, because this guy should not get away with murder.
No.
On one hand, but on another hand, what are we going to do? I mean, you're talking about the Saudi family.
Yeah, but basically you're just allowing it to continue. All the oppression of women and everything. We've been in a battle with Saudi Arabia since the spring. So it would be nice if other people would jump on the bus with us.
It would.
Well, here's our problem. We have all these contracts with the Saudis for all the like guns, weapons, planes,
We do.
et cetera, et
And
cetera.
these companies have already,
They've already counted on building
not just
all of
counted
those.
on it, they have already bought the supplies. You're talking about breaking these countries. Companies, I mean.
It would flat shut down our economy.
And I'm still not saying it's right. I don't know what I would do if I was Trump. I don't think I could do what he did. I don't think I could be on the bandwagon of knowing someone was responsible for murder
Right.
for the sake of a dollar. That's me. I'm kind of a flower child.
Well, what's going to happen? The Saudis are going to have to come up with someone to fall on the sword.
Well, they already threw 15 guys on
I know,
the
but
sword.
it's got to be somebody big. Those guys.
Someone in the family.
Yeah,
Of
those
course,
are
they will
just
do that too.
assassins.
Throw their family members under the
Well,
bus.
I mean, God, how many princes are there?
Yeah, true.
How many? Something like 150.
Yeah, well, hell, just give away one. You know, I mean, they'll make another one tomorrow.
They will make another one.
You know?
Because they don't like to watch movies much.
Yeah.
It sounds like a simple solution to me.
Yeah. And I would agree with that.
Yep, and we don't always agree, but life's a journey and we're all in this together. Thanks for listening. Thanks to the Hammer. Godspeed, Connor, and Godspeed to all of our friends out there.
Godspeed, Grace, and Godspeed, Hammer. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for letting me back, having a little voice in the action. Look forward to maybe here over the holidays getting a few more plugs in, and maybe next time I can throw in some of my world of sports knowledge.
You bet.
That's absolutely terrible from last year, but I'm better this year.
You have to redeem yourself.
Wiser.
Yeah, he's going to redeem himself.
Yeah, you need to do that because your predictions last year were pretty horrible.
No, they were awful.
Yeah. All right, you two. Have a great night, and thanks for listening, everyone.
See you soon.
Dueling Dialogues is brought to you by our affiliates at hostpapa.com. Click the banner on the rightleftchronicles.com for premium unlimited web hosting with the highest rated reviews at the lowest prices.